Now, the third letter, this one is the final letter that I want to share with you about Thumbay Group. Now, this one is pretty detailed and I'll read it out to you. So it's pretty shocking. Okay, this one really gives all the details. Okay. Now, dear Lloyd, I've watched your YouTube regarding the issues of Thumbay Group. I would like to thank you for giving us such a support. I would like to thank you for such a support you give for us. Actually, I have been looking for a way on how to address this issue to the public. I'm seeing good candidates are rushing in to Thumbay to get a career here. This place is the worst place to work. I am currently an employee of this company. I would like to invite our kind attention on some of the surprising HR policies here in Thumbay. I request you to do a second video because addressing these issues, because I got to know all about these only after joining and I find myself trapped. At least if they're changing some of these policies, that would be great for the employees who are working here, the ones who come to join in future. I request you do not disclose my name anywhere, since they will kick me out without even paying a single penny to me. Obviously, I'll never do that. Don't worry. Okay. I wish to make a change here as well as other wish and find no way for it. Okay. So point number one, he says, no NOC policy. Employees will not be given a no objection certificate, NOC. The NOC is for applying for a driver's license. In the first 2 years, as per HR policy, they don't give it. Even if we beg in front of the HR, explaining our issues, they will not listen. The human resource treats us like dogs. I don't understand what the hell is there if someone wants to take their driver's license. Well, the reason they don't want to give you a driver's license is because they are afraid or insecure that you will get your driver's license and you'll apply for a better job and then you'll move out. Because obviously in the UAE, if you have a driver's license, it opens up many more doors of opportunities. That's why they're not allowing. The next one is annual leave salary, only basic plus HRA. The reason why they give you a very small basic, this is just my view, is because then they have to compensate you based on the basic salary. That's why companies play by giving you the least amount in terms of a basic salary. The extras that they will, plus accommodation, plus transport, plus food and all that, that they don't have to worry, especially in the calculation of the gratuity. That is why most of the companies in UAE or the Middle East, they give you a very small basic salary, because if they give you a big salary that is basic, your gratuity also increases. So that's one good point while negotiating. Okay, annual salary only basic plus HRA. This really surprised me. They will not give you 100% of the salary for annual leave. They'll give you the basic, which is very, very less, and HRA. That is, I think, hourly rate allowance. Okay. I haven't heard about this policy anywhere before. And by the way, no air ticket before 2 years completion. Now, third one. In some cases, they said they don't even give an air ticket. Okay. Third one is employee cannot order food from outside, which is so fucked up. Okay. For breakfast and lunch or even a light refreshment, employees are not allowed to order food from outside. We have to order food from terrace, restaurant, or blends and brews, which are under the Thumbay Group. Literally, they want employees to spend their money only inside the organization. Shame on you, if that is true. Number 4, limited contract and the trap. If we get good opportunities outside in the contract period, we need to pay them 3 months salary. Only then they'll give us the release. Wow, fantastic. Shame on you. Then they'll give us a release or they'll put a labor ban on us. If they terminate us, they will look into all the ways to escape from paying the employee. They will make us sign in a clearance letter threatening us with a legal case, which is typical of Indian companies. Some of the Indian companies, not all, some of them are really fucked up this way. Shame on them. And then they like to parade, oh, I'm a visionary, I'm a rich guy. When you act like a fucking bastard and you fuck up people's lives like this, I mean, what are you trying to flaunt? You know, it's shame. This is shame. If it's true, it's a shame. Company will hold your passport, which is very common in the UAE. Okay. Actually, this is against the labor law in the UAE because the UAE company has no right to be the custodian of the employee's passport. So people who are applying for jobs in Thumbay Group, your passports will be taken away from you and you will be a prisoner of the company. Here they keep the passports with them from the day of joining and they'll give it back only if you're going on vacation or discontinuing the service in the company. Now, this is the worst thing that's happening right now. There are no salaries of employees for the last 4 to 5 months. They'll keep pending the salaries, not paying the salaries for the last 3 months. They'll release only 1 month salary. Again, when it becomes 3 months salary pending, then they'll release 1 month salary. How can people survive like this? All of us are working with so many liabilities, and the employees are undergoing humiliation and insult in front of the landlord, the bank, the grocery shop, etc. The reason they're saying is because they're building a 500-bed hospital with all luxurious facilities. So what? Why employees should have to suffer for their brand growth? Of course, if they don't have money, don't do this. Of course, don't have money, don't fucking do this. Don't appear in the newspaper. Don't appear in the media as, oh, I'm a visionary. Fucking shame on you. If they built 3 hospitals at the same time, you're fucking retarded. 3 hospitals at the same time. They're buying new pharmacies. They're opening new clinics rapidly. They're just to show off their brand, and employees are going through stress and strain. I think you got a retarded number of people who are working in your finance department or who are your consultants to give you advice to open 3 fucking new hospitals, new pharmacies, new clinics. All of them will shut down because until you make a business sustainable, do not open a new fucking business or a new outlet. We are having nightmares. We are urged to send our family back to our country. We are losing trust among ourselves because we can't pay anything on time. Surprisingly, all the business units of Thumbay has good business. I see the revenues of my faculty every day. They're taking all the money for the new hospital project. Even when we ask our salaries, there's no response from the HR, the finance, and management. Why do we need to suffer for their brand growth? Very good question. If we resign, they will ask and take our 3-month salary. Shame on you if you actually do that. You can verify all these things with any employees here. Once again, thanks for supporting us from a far place. You're doing a good job. Like I said, I'm reading out the emails and letters and comments put by people who are working for these companies. If you think what I'm saying is true, like and share and spread the message so other people don't fall for this trap. And also write on Glassdoor, which speaks about companies and reviews them. I'm just a reporter who reports people who share the information. So I hope this information helps you. If I'm wrong, please do comment. If I'm right, please do comment.